Leo, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. Welcome to Fire Day, and I am here to read for you. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you're someone who's clicking here all the time and you're my ride or die, thanks so much for doing that. I appreciate you being in the comments. I appreciate your thumbs up and all the ways you're loving on the channel. And if you are someone who's brand new, right out of the box, hot off the press, welcome, welcome. We like to be in the comments around here a little bit, so if you do, you're in the right spot. And even if you don't, and thank you so much for your silent thumbs up and just watching from a distance. I appreciate you. This reading is always going to be for the week ahead, Leo, no matter when you find it, whether you find it today or a year from now. Let's talk about it here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for the week ahead? We're going to use some oracles. So we're going to throw some tarot at it, find out what we come up with. What is the most important thing that Leo needs to know? What is the most important thing that the universe needs to tell Leo? All right. We do have the Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Interesting. So card number 45 is a 9. I think you're thinking on what to say. I want to say that you're trying to think whatever it is that you want to say. You don't want to make it sound like rote phrases. You don't want to make it sound like song lyrics or something someone else has ever said before. I feel like watch your words tells me, with card number 45 being a 9, that's hermit mode. That's trying to find the wisdom. What do I say? It's like you're trying to find your light. You're trying to find the right words or the right thing to say to someone here. It also could be a warning for some of you to watch your words. Tell me more about this. We have learn from the past. Wow. That's a pretty bold message there, Leo. So I want to say that you know, if you do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. Feels like a thing that I'm repeating today. The learn from the past. I want to say that learn from the past. The words that you said, did you spit them out really quick? Did you think about them first? Because I feel like with card number 9 here, card number 45 is a 9. It's telling me go slow. Go over the details. The Hermit is Virgo energy. It's like, don't say it if you don't mean it. Make sure that you go with the situation really slowly and figure it out first. If they say this, I'm going to say that. If they say this, I'm not going to react, but I'm going to say that. It feels like you need to learn from past mistakes or learn from the past how people react to your words and watch your words. We have card number 7, so I feel like the universe is on your side. When I see a 7, it's all about heaven, divine intervention. Somebody's watching over you. But I really do feel that you're being asked to look in the past. How has it worked for you and how has it not worked for you? And it's time to change some sort of a cycle that you've been in here. The elephant spirit. Elephants are worshipped and considered good luck. They also are very smart. They never forget a damn thing. They never forget a thing. They don't forget a face. We do have the spider spirit. Make your dreams real. I like it. Now, we do have the spider. It feels like you're about to try and catch someone in the web. We have card number 56, which is an 11. We've got 9, 7, and 11. And so it feels like you're waiting for a sign from the universe. I want to say that you're waiting for either a numerical sign or something to happen, but it feels like you're about to tangle someone in your web. You're trying to catch somebody. Make your dreams real. You want to build something. You want to build something with someone here. But I want to say learn from your past and don't do it the same way. If you've had a relationship that has gone bad, I feel like you don't want to repeat that process. We've got 45, 25, 56, 555. And so it feels like you're about to make some sort of a decision to speak to someone about something, and you're going to make a quick decision to do that. Something is going to change quickly here. 3 5s for me is a lot of quick change. We have a starfish on the bottom of the deck. It says, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Make your dreams real. It feels like you're dreaming about being with someone or something. We'll look at it with tarot, but we do have card number 59, and that is card number 14. You're looking for balance. Healing. Open to the infinite possibilities of balance and healing. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Again, we're looking at energy that is the hermit energy. Go slow, go over the details, think out the conversation. If I say this and they say that, this will be my rebuttal. It feels like you're really supposed to take it slow and make sure that you say the right things if you want things to work out in a certain type of way. All right. Let's get some clarity with tarot on it here, and this is going to be for the end of the month. This is going to be for the week ahead, which is the third week of February. This is the last week of February. We're going to take a quick peek into the last week of February. Leo, if you are interested in a private read, please know there is a sale right now, 10% off of all of my services. If you do click on the link that says more that is below this video, you will find everything you need, including a code that you need to take over to Wizio for your discount. All right, here we go. Tell me about Watch Your Words, the Parrot Spirit. We have the World card. So I want to say that something you said in the past, in another situation, another relationship, another time, ended something. Either you ended it or they did. And it feels like a door was closed. So I want to say watch your words. It's like, if you don't want the door to close, it's really important to be careful about what you say. Go over what the words are, just so you don't say something that upsets the balance here. The World card is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. That's your energy, right? You could have any one of those other ones in your chart, but maybe you're dealing with someone who's got that energy as well. Virgo, I've got Virgo energy here. Oh yeah, 7 is Chariot. Charlie just said 7 is Chariot, and that is Cancer energy. We have the Sun in the reverse, so you don't really know what to do. You don't really, like when the Sun is in the reverse, it's still the Sun. It's warm. It's an okay place to be. It's a fine place to be, but there's really just no growth here. So it feels like learn from the past. And I want to say that in relationships maybe that you had in the past, friendships, if they're platonic or romantic, that you really are being asked to really look at those situations with a fine-tooth comb, get clarity on it, really get clear on why you think those relationships in the past, platonic or romantic, didn't work out for you. And I think you're supposed to learn from the past. Now, if you don't learn from the past, you're not going to grow. Because the Sun in the reverse to me is like the Moon energy. It's like something's hiding. There is something like maybe some shadow work you haven't taken care of yet. If you need to know what shadow work is, we use a lot of buzzwords in tarot. If you need to know what shadow work is, please look at the Lightworkers Chronicle on Ten of Cups Tarot here. Just go to the main page and hit the search and look for the... I think it's something to do with Uncle Floyd. Yeah, it's about shadow work. I think it's called shadow work. All right. One more card, please, for Leo. Make your dreams real. I think you're scared to make your dreams real. It feels like you are scared of things not working out, you getting stuck in a web. And it feels like you want to build something spectacular, but you have a fear. It's like a worry. It's like a repeating cycle, right? That's what it feels like. And it feels like you don't want to repeat the cycle of anxiety, of worrying about stuff in the past and worrying about stuff in the future. It feels like that you need to break some sort of a cycle here, learn from the past, and watch your words. Something has to change in order for something to grow, because right now nothing is growing because you need to learn from the past first. And if you don't learn from your mistakes of the past, you're going to repeat the cycle. You have to learn your own circular nature. You have to learn circular nature. You have to learn your own patterns, right? If you look back at your relationships, you'll see they began in the middle and at the end, they were all the same. And you need to learn a different way of doing things here. It's time for you to boss up to the Emperor energy. Tell me about the last week of February, please, and then we'll clarify some of this. Tell me about the last week of February for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. Okay. Threw them over there. Tick-tock. All right. It tells me you need to make a decision. Tick-tock. You need to make a decision about this partnership. Whatever it is, it could be a pentacle partnership. It does feel like with all the browns and greens that it could be pentacles. It feels like you need to make a decision. Yep. It's divine timing coming up here, and you need to make a decision about what you're going to do next. We do have deep knowing. I think you already know the answer. We have card number 43, which is a 7. Every time I see 7s, right, as I said, they remind me of the universe has got your back. That it feels like, the universe has got your back here, I want to say. It's divine timing and it's divine knowing. All right. Tell me why the World card is here, please, for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me why the World card is here with watch your words. It's almost like if you say something, if you do it like you've always done it, you'll get what you always got. And if you come charging out like an angry elephant, that you might just get what you always got. So I feel like there's a chance here that you can close the door on an old cycle. We do have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're carrying burdens. And I feel like you're being asked to put them down. And if you don't, I feel like you're at risk of repeating some sort of a cycle here that hasn't worked out for you. We do have the Chariot energy here, which is Cancer energy. It feels like you're ignoring the burdens you're carrying. When I see the Ten of Wands in the reverse, to me, it's a little bit of martyrdom, or it's a little bit of psychological warfare you're playing with yourself. It's like, if I drop all the chaos, if I drop all of these burdens I've been carrying, then who am I? If I have to rip off all of the labels that people have put on me, who am I? So it feels almost like a little bit of a fear of dropping the burdens, because if you don't have any drama to deal with, then what? What do we do with our lives when we're addicted to drama, right? It feels like you really do want to move away from that, though, and you'd really do want the victory with someone here. But I feel like your feelings are under the surface, and that might be something that is a cycle for you, that you don't show your feelings on the surface quick enough. We do have the Devil. It might be because you have some sort of an addiction, or the person that you're dealing with has some type of addiction, or it feels like someone else is also hiding their feelings. It feels like there's fear here. Fear, doubt. I don't really know if this is going to work out. Am I just going to end up chained to this like I was chained to that? It feels like the Devil is casting a whole lot of doubt. Feels like it could be addictions that you might be holding under the surface. Cancer does hold that under the surface, hold their feelings and most things under the surface. It might be something you're not able to drop, that you're stuck to, right? It could be a codependency on something or someone, or a situation from the past, or it could be an addiction. I feel like you need to close the door on this. In order to be able to have things work out the way you want them to, you need to drop those burdens, but I don't know that you can, because it feels like a codependency or some sort of an addiction here. Tell me about the Sun. We do have Leo energy in the reverse here. Tell me about the Sun, please. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. And it feels like in the past, maybe your relationships just didn't grow because you weren't willing to look into the Moon energy, look into the shadow work, and figure it all out. We do have the Six of Cups. We have the Magician. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I want to say that you're moving really slow here. And I also want to say, whoever you want wants you, whatever you want wants you. That's the Magician energy. It's also, the Magician is also capabilities, right? It's capabilities. You have all the tools that you need to move forward. There's no reason why you just can't move forward slowly here. Rather than jumping all in, that maybe it's time to move slowly here. It feels like you have someone here that you have nostalgia with. So someone you have memories with, someone that you get along with, someone who you feel deeply connected to, platonic or romantic, take it as it resonates. But it feels like this person doesn't know everything about you. You do not have... You are not being very clear or very transparent about everything that's going on in your life. And this is also a something that you need to learn from your past, right? Is to be more transparent, is to allow people to see you for who you are. And if they turn away, then that's up to them. They get to turn away. But it feels like there is something here with someone that you have nostalgia with, someone that you're very deeply connected to, and you're not being completely forthright with them, or they're not being completely forthright with you. You can flip all this, right? Take it as it resonates for you. We do have the Magician, and so I want to say that you do have all the magic that you need. You can have anything that you want. Make your dreams real. The Magician is the master manifester, is the one who's got all the tools. I can do anything that I want. I know my power. I know my capabilities. I'm tapping into my full potential. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And it tells me, relax, go slow, Take your time. There's no reason why you have to move like now, but that's sort of Leo energy. Go, 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 right? It feels like you're not used to taking it slow. So maybe that's what we need to do here. Rather than bringing things to a terrible betrayed ending and hurting each other, maybe we just need to go really slow here, and just work on things. Be very honest and transparent with your person. Look, I have a lot of shit I got to work on. There's things here that are on me that are codependent. I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling in doubt. I don't know if I can carry this all. And that's the adult thing to do. I've got an addiction. I've got to take care of this addiction, whatever it is. And if it's not an addiction, it's something that somebody's doing over and over again in an obsessive way. And it feels like something that they know they shouldn't be doing, or that thing is taking up more time. It could be video games. It could be buying shoes. I mean, it could be just about anything, right? Tell me about the 9 of Swords here. Make your dreams real. It feels like you feel like you cannot make your dreams come to fruition, that you can't build this great big beautiful web. We have the Strength card. That's you. We do have the 6 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. It feels to me like you feel that you can't fulfill a role of being a best friend, being the first contact for everybody in the family, or maybe it's a relationship. It feels like you feel that you can't fulfill it because you've got too much on the cook. You got too much on the cooker here. It feels like a lot of people are expecting you to help them out. We've got people who are reaching out for you. These could be children. They could be family, friends. They could be parents. Maybe you have elderly parents. But it feels like you're holding back from making a decision here because it feels like you're spread pretty thin, that you give a lot of people reciprocity. And it feels here that with the 9 of Pentacles that you are single for that reason, possibly, because you can't really give anybody your full attention, because you have a lot of people who are asking you to do things for them, be present for them. Maybe you're a mother or a father, and the Strength card tells me that you're holding back just a little bit, that maybe you could do it, maybe you're capable of it, but you're holding back, because it feels like this 9 of Swords is telling me that this is a cycle that needs to be broken, and that you want to see this beautiful dream come to life and be real, but you have doubts that it will work out. Maybe it's just starting with something small. Maybe we just meet once a week for coffee at first. Maybe we just, go walking hand in hand in the neighborhood at first. Like maybe it's something really small, but it feels like there is something coming here at the end of the month. It says TikTok. It's like time is ticking. And so either time is ticking because you need to give someone an answer, or someone needs to give you an answer, or divine timing is on the way here. And it feels like there is going to be one specific moment in time for this partnership to kick off here. Now this is Pentacles, and so it doesn't feel like there's no cups here. The only cups here I see are 6 cups. It tells me there's a deep connection, which could be platonic or romantic. Tell me about TikTok, please. We've got the 8 of Swords. So you're worried, you're anxious, you're worried that time is running out, that this person's not going to wait forever, that someone could snatch them up, or maybe they're worried that someone's going to snatch you up. And it feels like with the 8 of Swords, you're in your head, you feel like you're a prisoner, your hands are tied. It feels like you're so busy that you really can't do anything. We have the 4 of Pentacles. The thing is that time is running out for you to become vulnerable. It feels like you're sort of in a miserly energy of shut down, shut off. I'm not telling you, not sharing with you. And these 2 cards are both, I'm in my head and I'm not sharing my pentacle world with you, and I'm not sharing my thoughts with you. I feel like time is running out and you're going to have to make some sort of a decision, or this moment's going to pass you by. Now, that being said, please remember that whatever's meant for you will never pass you by, because if this is meant for you, it will come back round again when you're ready. We do have the 4 of Wands. And so I think time is running out. I think somebody here is sort of giving you the gears. Do you want to say single or not? Are you going to be in a relationship or not? You need to tell me, otherwise I'm just going to move on here to something else, some more stability if you're not going to help me be stable here. You might just end up staying friends with this person here, and you might just end up being on the outside looking in, that this person might begin dating again. They might begin going out, being social, dating other people, and you two might just stay friends at this point. Look, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think they are either. It's either them or you. Take it as it resonates, but it feels like somebody legit doesn't have the time to spend with somebody else. It feels like there's other things that need to be taken care of first, and that there's burdens that are being carried here here that can't be dropped until the World card comes into effect. Until the universe helps you close that door on the addiction or whatever it is that you're carrying, I feel like you're going to have to stay friends with somebody for a while until you can get things working in the right direction. The thing is this, is that I feel like somebody else is going to leave you on the outside looking in, and I feel like they're going to go out dating again. Because it does feel like somebody else here is kind of got you on a timer. And although they may not have said, look, you have till the end of the month, I feel like they have you on a timer. Do you know what I mean? That they're going to take other opportunities to be social in order to be able to meet somebody. So we do have the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like you're kind of stuck, I want to say. You're stuck sort of balancing your pentacles, being in your pentacle world. It's like that's what your focus is. Your focus is to keep things in balance here. And I think that with the Four of Cups, it's redundant by now. But I don't know that you have much of a choice. It feels like that's got to be your first choice. Yeah, you've walked away from people before because I feel like you felt like the wounded warrior. The people were like throwing wands at you and you couldn't catch them fast enough. I feel like you've walked away from people you were very attracted to before because of this particular thing. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for coming here and watching, Leo. I do appreciate you. If this is anything that makes sense to you at all, please share it with me in the comments if you feel like you are feeling vulnerable enough to do that. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm out for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.